It is no secret that hand cannons play a big part in the Destiny Crucible playlist. However, there's always that question as to what is the best hand cannon to use. Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over my top 5 hand cannons for Crucible and explain why I have them in this top 5 and in the order I have them in. Before I get into this, I just want to say these are my personal favorite hand cannons for PvP. There are a lot of really good hand cannons as well, but to me, these are the ones that stand out the most and the ones that I find the most success with. So if you're gonna give any hate, just know these are my personal favorite 5. I'm not saying these are the guaranteed best 5 hand cannons in the game. Look at anyone's top 5, it's never the same, it's always different, it's all about personal preference. So moving on, let's start off with number 5, and that is going to be the Crimson hand cannon. And the Crimson is a 3-round burst hand cannon, and it is really good if you are especially on a controller. And I have this at number 5 because of its high impact and stability. With aim assist, this gun basically, I can't even lie, it does all the work for you. And especially because it is a burst gun, it makes this gun really valuable on a controller. And I even used controller for a little bit just to try out this gun, and it is indeed OP. Catalyst on this gun does improve range kind of slightly, and what makes this gun so good is the perk that is called Cruel Remedy, and it actually heals you when you get kills with this weapon, and you can also reload the mag on precision kills. So this makes you able to play really aggressive in the Crucible playlist because you are getting healed when you get kills with this weapon, and your gun is being reloaded on precision kills. And this is not a gun that you can, specifically farm for or, do a quest for, since it is an exotic. So in order to get this gun, you can either get it from Xur, from exotic engrams, but that is why it's at the number 5 spot, just because of how good it is. Like, again, on controller, if you are on mouse and keyboard, it's not going to be, anything crazy like it would be on controller, but it's still pretty useful. Now moving on to number 4. At number 4, we have the Waking Vigil. The Waking Vigil is a 150 RPM hand cannon, is considered one of the best, if not the best hand cannon in the energy weapon slot, and this gun can be obtained from the Menagerie. And why I have this gun at number 4 is because of its use in Trials and the survival playlist. So a lot of people enjoy using Revoker in PvP, and having this hand cannon in the energy slot makes it a deadly combo, and one of the most popular loadouts in all of Trials. This gun with opening shot and snapshot sights is really good. It is one of my personal favorite hand cannons. I actually use it a lot, and it's pretty easy to get a god roll for it. You gotta farm Menagerie runs a couple times to get this gun, and it is really handy in the Crucible playlist, especially if you are new to Trials and, you're trying to do the survival playlist and you want to use Revoker. Well, the Waking Vigil would be your go-to hand cannon for this purpose. Now coming in at number 3, we have the Spare Rations. Spare Rations is another 150 RPM hand cannon, and this can be obtained randomly from playing Gambit. However, it does have a higher drop rate in the Reckoning playlist, and the Spare Rations is considered one of the best hand cannons because it is high in both handling and stability, and there are many different perks that go good with this gun, but my personal favorite would be Snapshot Sights and Rangefinder. Since the stability is so high, this makes this gun really good to use in the Crucible playlist just because there's literally no recoil on it. It feels, smooth. You can win a lot of gunfights with this gun. And the Spare Rations is probably one of the more common hand cannons that people do use in the Crucible playlist, just because, like I said earlier, how overall balanced the gun really is. And at number 2, we have my personal favorite hand cannon in all of Destiny, and that is going to be the Dire Promise. This is a 150 RPM hand cannon and will definitely gain more popularity as sunsetting is introduced when the new season is released. And this is because a lot of weapons are going to be stuck at light level 1060, such as Spare Rations and the Waking Vigil, which will allow this gun to be in higher demand. Opening shot and rangefinder are the perks I do like on my Dire Promise. And like the Spare Rations, this gun is very balanced in range, stability, handling, which is why I do like this gun so much, because it is overall, in my opinion, the most balanced hand cannon in the Crucible playlist, and to this day, I still use it the most out of all of them. So coming in at number 1, we have the Thorn hand cannon, and this is an exotic hand cannon obtained by completing its exotic quest. This gun does have 2 perks, and the first one being Mark of the Devourer, and this perk deals burn damage over time after shooting an enemy, which makes it really good for when you are in a gunfight and the person tries to run away, Well, the burn damage will finish them off when they are trying to escape, allowing you to get that free kill. The second perk is Soul Devour, which partially refills the magazine, which also allows you to play more aggressive after getting a kill. And this gun is one of the most used hand cannons in Destiny for PvP. And I don't know if you keep up with the Destiny comp scene, but it's probably one of the most used hand cannons in all of Destiny's competitive scene. And why this is at number 1, just because the overall balance and the burn damage is a huge change. The burn damage is what separates it from the rest of them. It makes it really easy to get those free kills that you typically wouldn't get with a normal hand cannon, just because of the burn damage it does. Now hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you want to get any of these hand cannons, I will put the links to the guns that I've made videos on in the description below. So once again, these are my personal top 5 hand cannons for PvP. I'm not saying that this is the exact order of hand cannons that are the best, because, you know, everyone's list is different. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one, alright? Peace.
I can't focus on what needs to get